Hello there everyone. So today I'm here with my brother Daniel and we're going to play through Final Fantasy X. Because we've played this game to death, I think it's safe to say. And Dan, do you ever get a feeling of déjà vu?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Have we done this before?
All the characters around the campfire, all looking miserable. 2 Zanarkand is playing. I feel like I want to reintroduce everything again. I don't know what it is. Odd feeling there.
Everyone seems depressed for some reason.
Oh, I think we did. Well, now we definitely know why they're depressed. It's because they're on a bloody suicide mission they can't opt out of. We're just kind of emotionally and physically tied to this now. Fun times. Fun times. You know, I made the point before and I'll make it again, this song is goddamn amazing. And it really suits the situation, where everything has gone to hell.
Which soundtrack is this?
This is the arranged one we're listening to. 2 Zanarkand sounds pretty similar on both. Whether it's arranged or the original cover, it still sounds like the same song. It's not like other songs in the game which are completely reworked, like the battle theme, for example. Anyways, the framing device for the whole game has been, he's standing there, he's telling his story to, well, essentially the Fireflies. He's just telling it to Zanarkand at this point, and everything we've experienced so far has been his recollection, so...
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
We're caught up now. There's no more narration, there's no more flashing back. This is it. This is where we're at right now. We've made it.
Hey, there was more, right? I mean, like that time. Anyone?
Like that time we got separated.
I think that we should stop. Maybe. For now.
For reals, you've been telling this story for like, how many hours now? And you kept... Did you like retell the thing about the Blitzball match so you actually won it? Because I'm pretty sure the Goers beat you 3-2. I'm pretty sure you can't just change that in the story and so you've won now, because that's not how things work. Also, you went into uncomfortable detail about our makeout session, which I'd rather you didn't share that with everybody, but you did. So, yeah, let's just pretend this whole exchange didn't happen and continue on. So, I'll tell you what, this chunk of the game is really cool. It does something fantastic here. It's something similar to what Undertale did, actually, where for this final dungeon, this final stretch of the game, or at least a good part of it, as you're running through, the music doesn't break. The music doesn't stop for random encounters. You just run through, the sad music just keeps playing, even as you're taking down enemies. The only song that can interrupt it is the game over theme, if you're a scrub. Which, hopefully at this point, you're not.
That's what I loved about this part.
Yeah, it's the one reason why I do keep in all the battles. I decided, you know, I really mulled it over for the sake of keeping the LP going at a nice flow, as has been my prerogative. Oh, hello there. Yeah, I really decided, I made a big judgment call to keep these unedited because, god damn it feels so right.
But I didn't get to play this part.
Yeah, this is another one I took control of, sorry.
That's annoying.
I did, when we get to the dome, that's when I give the controller back to Dan. Only for him to then very quickly give it back to me after like 3 or 4 battles. I think you're a little tired of anything that isn't distinctly post-game because you've done this so many times before. Whereas the post-game, you can really get experimental and find different ways of approaching it and different ways of, you know, breaking the game, as it were, of min-maxing your characters. God, this is such a good song, though. This, Well, it's essentially a remix of Two Zanakins. I guess you could call it at Zanakins, as we're no longer going there. We're there now. We are most definitely here. But you can also get a little view of how quickly our characters are leveling up and how many spheres we're getting in such quick succession. And how long we do spend grinding these characters to make them as strong as they are, because anytime we're not filming, we're usually running around grinding. One big example of that, it does appear in this episode, I believe, is we tried to go out of our way to collect, I think, 30 purifying salts, which is a rare steal from a certain type of enemy here. Simply because if you equip that onto your armor, you don't get any random encounters. You are immune to random encounters. You only have to deal with boss fights or scripted battles. Which is cool, which is great for the flow, but then we're so close to the end of the game anyway. It's not really worth getting. We vetoed against it.
Looks like the far plane.
Close enough.
And there is a part in the game where you can just get one from defeating an enemy.
Oh yeah, you can just collect armor that has that ability on it.
Well, it's a weapon.
Or weapons, rather, sorry. Oh god, this is just such sad music! Oh, it's just a heartstring tugger, is what it is. Alright, down you go, Mr. Ahriman. And down you go, Sonny Jim. How many of you two have we killed already? Quite a few more than we'd like to. I'll tell you what, while we're here, we will talk about a few enemies that we just didn't encounter in this LP, and a few enemies that, just to give you an idea of what they're like. So, I don't think we showed any battles with a Dark Flan, or a big Dark Flan, in this run-through. Basically, they're giant black flans who use non-elemental magic. Armor break and attacking them is the way to beat them, really. Other enemies include the Malboro, a giant gross octopus thing, a staple of the Final Fantasy series. It can batter you with different status effects. Then you also have the ghosts. We didn't run into any ghosts. They cast Doom on you, so you have to kill them fairly quickly, otherwise your characters get insta-killed by them. So basically it's a fight with a timer against a fairly defensive enemy. And outside of the monster arena, I think that's everything. I don't think they're... Oh, sandworms. We never actually saw one, but they can be found in the desert. They're bloody huge.
I thought we did see one.
No, I didn't. We didn't have it in the LP in the end, but yeah, they're found in the desert. They're bloody huge. They can eat a party member to temporarily wipe them out of the party, which can be a real bother. So, using loads of demi is the way to beat the sandworms. I think that's everything. That's every enemy we didn't show off. And we probably will see them every now and then if we do a monster collecting episode. A big monster catch, if you will.
Are we going to do that?
Probably a heavily abridged one, so people don't suffer. I've already put out the Chocobo video. I can't put people through that again. Banishing Blade. Get down, Sonny Jim.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Oh, I like the determination in the voice there. It's like, quit with these bloody random encounters and let's get moving. Ah, damn it. I thought we just had the last one there. Okay, come on, Behemoth. Couple more hits, and you're going down. There we are. What is amazing is Jekt is now strong enough to kill a Behemoth from full health using Blitz Ace. Which is something that's always fun to do. And back to normal. It was worth it for the music. Worth it for that dramatic moment. Now let's move on. After giving ourselves a little bit of a level up. I think we're going to level up here.
No, I don't think we do.
I was going to say, I don't actually think we can because of the whole,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Speed
the
spheres.
speed sphere. Sorry again. I'm sorry. I spent them all on the Aeons. It felt right to do. I want Yojimbo to be quicker. He's a samurai, goddammit. He needs to be fast. Or at least have high evasion so he can just step out of the way of attacks, because that always looks sweet. So what we're doing at the moment is we're having a little look at our armors, and we're figuring out how to get the zombie-proof ability onto one of the armor pieces. Simple reason being is because we're about to encounter a very strong enemy who likes turning your party members into zombies, and, well, kind of like Seymour did. Except to a more drastic extent where you actually have to sit down and manage who is and who isn't a zombie at any given time. There are actual moments in this big climactic fight where you are required to have a few zombies in your party.
Journeyer of the long road, name yourself.
I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the island of Besaid.
Your eyes, my dear, show me the long road you have traveled. Very good. You have journeyed well. Lady Yunalesca will surely welcome your arrival. Go to her now and bring your guardians with you. Go.
Yes.
So, Dan, what's interesting about that particular character, or at least that character model?
Well, the model is the same as a secret boss in
10-2?
Final Fantasy X-2.
Yeah, yeah. And the voice as well. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure the voice is the same, so I'm wondering if it is actually him.
I will gladly give my life. It is the highest honor for which a guardian might ask. Use my life, Lady Yoken, and rid Spirit of sin.
What was that?
Our predecessors.
She said Lady Yoken, didn't she? Wait, she guarded High Summoner Yoken?
This dome is filled with fireflies.
The camera is so weird here.
I think that's the idea, is that it's like floating around like a firefly and watching them. I think that's what they're going for with the cinematography on that one. Which is a cool idea, if not a little bit disorienting for us, the player.
It was more like Jecht was just swinging a camera about.
He's just drunk. He's like, whoa, Jesus, I'm surrounded by ghosts. This is like I'm a ghostbuster. There's something strange in the neighborhoods. Blitz Ace. Fuck off. Alright, so that's us equipping some decent weapons because there's nothing to catch here. Everything is either inorganic or a dead human. And you can't really capture those, they're not really monsters. There are no actual fiends in this place. And I think this is the first place in the game where you can actually say that. No fiends at all. In terms of like random battles.
This is the best place to grind for enemies.
It is, yeah, you can get some, well, I think it's this battle in particular, or if not a battle like it, where we ended up getting a tetra armlets for Riku, or a tetratarge, sorry. And that basically is a 4-slotted weapon, completely blank, so you can customize it and turn it into a god weapon. Basically the best thing you can get, so yeah, you really do want to grind around here if you want to break the game, as it were. Also, you know, if you have a thief with the Master Thief ability equipped to them, you can also steal some really choice items around here. Many of which will allow you to super buff your characters even further in battle. Oh Christ, more of these guys. Get down.
These sort of battles are good if you don't have, like, Blitz Ace or anything.
That's true, yeah, because
those guns still count as separate enemies.
Yeah, just like in the wedding scene, you can kill the gun guys and raise your overdrive bar all the quicker for it. Oh, that's a good thing to consider. That's good for any new players. That's some good advice there. Oh. Bad miss. Get down. Counterattacked. Oh, I miss having counter. That's the one thing about having the capture weapons, is they really do hinder your combat capabilities. They force you to deal with the combat in a very bare bones, old style Final Fantasy fashion. Alright, yeah, we're having a little look at those candles of life, which will give you zombie proof. And that's why we make the active decision to basically run around in circles around here and steal loads of candles of life from those gun enemies. Eventually, we end up being pretty much done, and eventually, there we go, we move forward from there. Seamless editing. Cuts out like the hour of stealing we were doing just there.
No! Mother, no! I don't want you to become a fiend! There is no other way. Use me and defeat sin. Only then will the people accept you. I don't care about them! I need you, Mother! No one else! I don't have much time left.
Hey, wasn't that...
You whiny little baby.
People will only accept you when you die.
Seymour, do what you're told! Kill that final Aeon! Yes, mother. Did I say kill the final Aeon? Kill Sin! Yes, mother. Alrighty. A few more of these horrible flamethrower muppets. Hate these guys. How do we go about this? Oh yeah, life. I bring you back to death, you jerk. Oh, rudes! How fucking rude! You like knocking people out of arenas, huh? YB, X A, left A, right A. Get out.
This is what I wanted you to do, but you never did it. I just did it myself.
I'm glad you did, because that was worth doing. Yeah, we could have used that overdrive bar on an upcoming boss, but no. Just no. It was more fun to do it there. Oh, hello. Hello, old friends.
Chests are more important.
Current friends.
Hey, Braska. You don't have to do this.
Thank you for your concern.
Fine, I said my piece.
Well, I haven't. Lord Braska, let us go back. I don't want to see you die.
You knew this was to happen, my friend.
Yes, but I cannot accept it.
Oren, I am honored that you care for me so. But I have come to kill grief itself. I will defeat sin and lift the veil of sorrow covering Spira. Please understand, Oren.
Oh, heavy stuff, and it's only going to get heavier. So, how do I put this without getting spoilerish? You remember how I said that Tidus finding out, Jekt finding out about Yuna's suicide mission, having an emotional breakdown, was my second favourite part of the game? The scene we're about to experience is my first favourite. It's my favourite part of the game.
This is my favourite part of the game, where they actually interact with the save point.
Like, that's what makes you happy.
I was expecting...
Oh my god, the detail.
some fireworks.
They also need to raise their HP.
Ask for them after I defeat sin.
Yeah, it comes after this Cloister of Trials and this boss fight. Got a fair bit to go before we get to the critical moment. Dome. So here it is, the only fun Cloister of Trials. The only fun one. It's a Tetris puzzle. A bunch of coloured Tetris blocks appear on the wall. Using slight indentations on the ground, along with dots, you have to figure out which Tetris pieces are on the floor there, and you have to interact with all the same ones. So it's actually quite a fun puzzle, albeit it does take a while, so we are still going to speed it up for the sake of both, you know, efficiency and tradition. It would be weird to not speed up just one of the cloisters. Anyways, anytime you stand on them, you also get a really nice little musical note. It's like beep, beep, boop, beep. There's something very relaxing about it. This is like an ASMR puzzle, if you will. Boop, boop, beep, boop, beep. No, I got the wrong one. Puzzle over. Game over. LP over. Fucked it up. This is where you got a little lost, I believe, and I think I pointed you to the right one. There we go. Yeah, I'm taking credit for that.
Okay, do that.
Because yeah, this is Dan back in control again. Look at him go. Look at him scoot around, hitting those little Tetris blocks. If you get it wrong, it's not the end of the world, it just wipes all the ones you currently have, so you do have to grab them again. So the key is just to be attentive and make sure you don't run into the wrong one by accident. This is especially if you're running downwards towards the camera.
I actually want this cloister to be longer.
I want it to be its own like mini game. Like,
yeah,
you can actually do things with this that are interesting and fun. Anyways, I do believe that is everything. There we go. Beep boop. Beep beep. Oh, I missed that last one. Beep beep. It's like a weird, goofy arpeggio. Alrighty, so time for boss fight. You cannot actually go backwards now. You have to progress forwards here, I believe.
I think you can.
Hmm.
Because the save point's there. If you did go backwards and the save point wasn't there, you could just reset the game.
That's a good point, yeah. That or it just leaves you in a borderline unwinnable situation if you aren't prepared for this boss, which, granted, it is the end of the game. I wouldn't mind it pulling a few, you know, pulling a few nasty punches there.
Probably explain that he blows up the panels that you're standing on.
Yeah,
because he didn't do that in this.
Yeah, you're meant to like move around to different panels, and if he drops a bomb on the one you're standing on and you don't move away from it, or if he puts a bomb on another one and you teleport to it, you get insta-killed. So you have to make sure you're standing in the right spot.
And he only attacks the people that are in front of him.
Well, the people behind you can attack, but only using a move called Berserk Tail, which casts Berserk on you in case you know,
which
didn't
means
extrapolate that.
He needs to turn around.
Yeah,
Can't attack everyone if they're in separate places.
Oh yeah, he can't do a sweeping attack on the 3 discs in front of him if you're triangled around him. Anyways, let's start this off with a Blitz Ace. Oh, starting strong with a good few hits there. Thank you, Riku. And nuked! Get out of my face. Oh, he does hit hard though. When he does hit. And I like that moment. He kills Yuna and then makes Tidus angry and the camera slowly zooms on him as if to emphasize how fucking mad he is now. You hit my girlfriend and then you make me angry? You're going the fuck down, mate. That was a weird move to use, considering you're not using any mages right now, but
I was going to.
That was the plan until this kind of all went to hell. Backhand. He does just keep attacking though. Like, I'm confused as to why he attacked as often as he did right now. Like, sweet Jesus. This is a fast boss. That's his main... I think that's the main thing that makes this guy tricky, is how fast he is. He will get a lot of moves in. Even again, so you kind of have to rely on haste or phoenixes, as you're doing right here. And yeah, good idea. Now let's make Auron angry. I'm sure that can't backfire. Jesus. This boss doesn't think ahead that much. Yep, just make him angrier. Good plan. In fact, you know what? Instead of getting Auron to finish this guy off, let's just cheese him. Ghost Pal. Breaking the damage limit and breaking faces. I like that the Aeons are put on a weird little disembodied rock. Because there's no way to incorporate them into the glyph without it looking weird.
I kinda wish I used Ifrit. Because he just throws the rock at him.
Oh, that would have been great! If you just threw your own platform at his face. That would have been really funny. Ah, never mind. It wouldn't have actually finished him off because of the damage limit anyways, but... God, that could have been cool. Alrighty, so there goes you.
And there's a rock.
Just the disembodied floating rock of victory. You did it. And with that, let's go grab the final Aeon.
Yuna, we're here.
The Hall of the Final Summoning.
Go.
Yes.
Should we maybe be saying our goodbyes right now? If we think she's gonna... No? Okay. Whatever. See you in the next episode, I guess.